Hey, how are you? My name is Jadore, and welcome to my channel. The name Jadore Lumière is the French meaning of I love light. I chose this name because it reflects a mindset and energy that I had in a time of darkness in my life, and it was very important for me to be able to share that with others. I am from the UK. I'm born in the UK, but my family's heritage is Jamaican Caribbean. My main inspiration and reason for trying to create a YouTube channel is just for me to be able to have a space where I can share my thoughts and feelings and experiences and allow people to get to know me in a better way. My YouTube channel, I would say at this moment in time, is just about my life and how much I'm willing to share. I hope to be able to showcase some of my fashion choices and styles and influences. Also, story times, my highest and lowest achievements, and also being able to review services that I have received or that I use regularly, or general just product recommendations. So, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm not really too sure what my niche is at the moment, but hopefully through being able to create more content, we'll be able to figure that out along the way, I guess. I would say that my favorite YouTubers would be, um, it's really difficult for me to say because I have so many, and like I don't want anybody to feel like I missed them out. But yeah, I have quite a few that I do like to watch, but yeah, I'm not really gonna I'm not gonna speak on that. The equipment that I'm using at this moment in time is just bar basic, like my phone, a regular ring light, and a power bank. So hopefully that will improve over time, but I'm kind of just starting out with what I have. My favorite video that I've created, I haven't actually posted just yet, so it's a little bit difficult for me to explain because it's not something that I've showcased, but all in due good time. I think it will be one of my creative pieces of work that I've been working on, and gaining the confidence to be able to share that. So, like, that's really important. The short-term goal that I have for my YouTube channel is to grow to 1,000 followers, and my long-term goal is to create a like-minded audience that I can network and connect with further, and also be able to create events and opportunities that allow me to showcase the things that I have learned, and also to be able to collaborate with other people. I will mention like two of my hobbies outside of content creation. I enjoy karaoke, like that is my favorite thing that I like to do socially. And I've also rediscovered my new love, well, I would say old, but new love for roller skating. Like that is something that makes me feel good, and I'm smiling a lot when I'm doing it, so that is something that I enjoy quite a lot. I would like to say that I have a few favorite movies, but I would say that my favorite movie that I've watched lots of times is Forrest Gump. I would like to say that I have a few favorite movies, but I would say that my favorite movie that I've watched lots of times is Forrest Gump. I would say that right now I am more of a night owl person. I'm kind of suffering with insomnia. Like I probably only get like a couple of hours of sleep from time to time. So Yeah, I'm more of a nighttime person, to be honest. I don't have any pets, but a while back I did have a cat, and she was the most cutest thing, Bella, my babes. But yeah, I'm not really, no. I would say one of the most adventurous things that I have ever done is trying to um, visit multiple locations in the Caribbean and to settle in an island way of life in the Caribbean. My best or most sought after location that I would like to visit at the moment would probably be Costa Rica or Panama. Yeah. I would say that something that a lot of people don't know about me is that I'm very emotional. I don't have any real tips or advice for new YouTubers because I would consider myself very new also, but I would just try to encourage what I'm implementing at the moment, which is just try to just stay focused on creating videos and not worrying about being perfect, because your first video is not going to be anything compared to your last. So just try to just create videos as much as possible and be patient with uploading as well. That's something that just gets me like, but yeah, I would just say just keep creating, keep thinking of ideas, keep being inspired. That's kind of working for me right now. How am I dealing with negative comments? I try to just accept them and not take them on as my own, because they're not my thoughts, they're not my feelings about myself, and people are entitled to say what they want within reason. So I just try to just look at it as engagement and not as a personal attack on me, even though it can be difficult. But yeah, personalizing the stuff, it's really just not, it's not going to help. So I wouldn't suggest to do that. The other social media platform that I use more than YouTube is TikTok. My experience on TikTok has been both positive and negative, and I just felt like I got to a point where my following wasn't growing as much as I would like, and I thought that maybe I would try to do something else in a different platform to try to get excited about content creation again and just change the narrative a little bit. So yeah, I I do enjoy TikTok's platform, but I think something's got to give at this point in time, and I think that this is a good way for me to be able to see what my strengths and weaknesses are in regards to content creation. My most embarrassing moments, I think oversharing and over talking, not realizing that the camera's on, and also talking to myself, like, which is like something that I do on a daily basis, but when it's caught on camera, it's quite funny to watch back because there's a whole conversation going on and you're just like, yeah, so that's kind of funny. My favorite music, I think anything that can hold my attention for longer than a few minutes, you know, like I have an eclectic music taste, so I couldn't just off the top of my head say what is my favorite, but if it moves me, then yeah, it can be considered a favorite. So yeah, just pretty random music taste, to be honest. What am I doing to stay motivated to create content? I would say that reading about different content creators' paths and journeys has kept me inspired. And also using other platforms of social media and just trying to create in a way that I can enjoy, like to create enjoyment for myself. The biggest challenge that I have faced during making content creation is just getting out of my own way and stop making excuses about why I can't make content, or just trying to make excuses that are based on perfectionism when it's supposed to be something that I build on and get better at over time. So I think that, yeah, it's kind of on me to be truthful. I would say that something that a lot of people don't know about me is that I'm very emotional. The other social media platform that I use more than YouTube is TikTok. My experience on TikTok has been both positive and negative, and I just felt like I got to a point where my following wasn't growing as much as I would like, and I thought that maybe I would try to do something else in a different platform to try to get excited about content creation again and just change the narrative a little bit. So yeah, I do enjoy TikTok's platform, but I think something's got to give at this point in time, and I think that this is a good way for me to be able to see what my strengths and weaknesses are in regards to content creation. The best piece of advice that I have ever been given is just to be authentic, just to be yourself, and hope that people will receive you well because you're just being yourself. Something that I wish I knew before I started my channel, that I wish I would have just had the confidence to just start and not really care what people think, because I think I maybe stood in my own way for quite a while when I could have been benefiting from growing my channel simply just because I was just trying. How I'm able to balance YouTube with other responsibilities: lists, lots of lists. I kind of live by the lists that I make, and I hold myself accountable and the conviction to complete these lists. So I think that that's something that's helped me a lot. My plans for the future for my channel, I just want my channel to just grow organically, or for me to be able to develop it as I develop as a person, because it's generally just about me and my journey, and looking at different ways that I've actually been able to overcome obstacles in my life.